The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guest will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore them or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guests will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on The Answer. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley and his guests will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on The Answer.
Yeah. Dr. James J.C. Cooley. The James Cooley Show. It's your life. Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Cooley, and I got an absolutely fantastic show coming your way today. Wow, I'm excited to have this guest. I think we got multiple guests on, but we're going to learn a lot about the richness of African traditions and a lot of other things. And I'm not going to give it away, Michelle. You already know Dr. Cooley. If I steal her thunder, I'm going to be in a doghouse. So I'm not going to do that, but I do want to say, how you doing, Dr. Cooley? How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Just excited about the show today and the guests that we're having a conversation with.
Well, I'm excited about this guest. I'm excited about a whole lot of things. And we've been chatting with each other for, I think, about 2-3 weeks now. And I tell you what, whichever platform that you're watching us on, whether you're watching us on E36 Television, Transfer TV, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, or over 68 live platforms, including the radio AM 660 The Answer, FM 96.1, The Answer out of San Diego, AM 660 The Answer out of Dallas, and AM 1170 The Answer out of California as well. Welcome to the show. If you want to be part of the show, all you have to do is just go to the platform that you're watching us on Ask any question that you might have. I promise you, we'll get you an answer. I can't take it no more. Michelle, can you please introduce the title of the show, the purpose of the show, and introduce this great guest?
Oh, most definitely. So we're here having a sit-down conversation. Before, let me just reiterate what the title of the show is. It's called The Richness of Africa Traditional Culture. And we're having a sit-down conversation with His Royal Highness King Charles Henry Woode and Dr. Olivia Mirembe Musisi. And we're also going to talk about his perspectives of the richness of Africa traditional culture. And we're also going to have Her Royal Highness Queen Dr. Victoria Esenu, and she's going to talk about the African culture and the traditions there. And we're going to talk about so much more. We have a whole bunch of guests today. So His Royal Highness King Charles Henry Woode is the esteemed head of the stool in the Akufi Itomi Kingdom, located in the central region of Ghana. As the supreme leader, he presides over the sub-chiefs of the kingdom, each of whom leads a specific clan, ensuring governance, unity, and cultural preservation for a population of over 3 million people. Born, educated, and crowned in the central region of Ghana, His Royal Highness King Charles Henry Woode embodies a legacy of leadership, wisdom, and service. His vast leadership experience and deep understanding of African traditions and culture make him a revered custodian of the Akufi Itomi heritage. He holds profound spiritual insights which guide his role as a leader and counselor to his people. So, we're going to have him tell a little bit more about himself. So please welcome to the show, His Royal Highness King Charles Henry Woode.
Well, I think we lost his connection right now.
Oh,
but,
no.
No, but he'll be back on because I'm excited. And I know our viewers and our listeners are excited to hear about this great man and all the great things that over in the kingdom is doing. Michelle, can you please introduce him one more time?
Okay. His Royal Highness King Charles Henry Woode.
I'll just say welcome to the show, King.
Welcome to the show, Your Royal Highness. Welcome to the life of Dr. James.
How you doing, Your Royal Highness? How you doing today?
Good, by God grace.
I tell you, it's been a pleasure getting to know you over the last 2-3 weeks and just learning about a lot of the things that you all are doing. And I'm talking about all the things that you're doing to make sure that the people's lives are enhanced, enriched. And it's all about giving. So that's so important. His Royal Highness, can you please tell our viewers and listeners a little bit more about you, where you grew up, what makes you click, and some of the things that you're doing right now?
Oh, thank you for this opportunity. All is by God's grace. Charles was born in Ghana, a town called Winneba. And I grew in Winneba. Then I was trained from Christianity background. My father was a president of Methodist Guild, and he reigned for over 8 years. So all our foundation based by Christianity. Based on that, we were able to rise wisely, wisdomly, and the impartation that we got, we just follow the footsteps of our father. By God's grace, I couldn't attend school much. I became a dropout. But what was in my mind to become a fashion designer? So I pick up from there, and by God's grace, I become hero in fashion sector. By God's grace, once we are from the Christian background, I was born as a counselor, a seer, So it guides me in everything that I do. And my vision is to give. My vision is to impact. My vision to make sure that who and that has guided me till now. So everywhere that I go, I become like salt. Yes. When I depart from that end, it becomes tasteless. And it has guided me to where I am. Wherever I put my feet or I step, any move I make by God's grace becomes something else. I always use a word like atomic bomb. I explode everywhere. People will say Ken is a sound person. Yes, I want the sound to blow so that when I'm out of the sea, you will remember that he came here and he has left.
Yeah.
Giving is a key in scripture because our Father that we lead us, taught us how to give. When you are alive, when you breathe, air run through your veins, your focus. When you have, give one another.
His Royal Highness, I know it's your birthday today, and I want to be the first to say happy birthday to you, and I want the world to see this right here.
Dancing along the song. I love that song. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. And I see we got Dr. Olivia here. We're gonna take a station break right now, but we're gonna come back. We're gonna pick it up. We're gonna talk to the king. We're gonna talk to Dr. Olivia, who will be the queen now. But we're gonna get off into all that stuff. So whatever platform that you are watching us on, if you want to be part of this great conversation, all you have to do is go to the platform, go to the comments, ask any questions that you might have. And I promise you, I give you my word, we'll get you on the show. It's your life, and we'll see you shortly after the break.
The James Cooley Show. It's your life. That's right.
Really get a chance to know who you are. And once you know who you are, you truly know who you are, love who you are. Love who you are. You're a masterpiece. Love who you are. Love who you were born to be. Love me some me. That's what I'm talking about. When you leave high school, you gotta know today or tomorrow, hopefully today, what your plans are. Hopefully, there is no bad decision unless there is no plan. Create, collaborate, commit with confidence. Commit with what? Commit with what? In everything that you do.
Listen up. It's Dr. J.T. Cooley. Yeah. It's the James Cooley Show. It's your life. Hey.
Hello, welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life, and I tell you, I was really off into the birthday song and watching the King got all the different. And King, I gotta give it to you, man. You a shut up dresser. I mean,
You let me check my body.
I like that suit. I like the suit. I see that you're a hat person. I like that.
yes, sir. Hey, so King, I gotta ask you this question. I know we was talking about, you was describing where you grew up and all the things. If you had one adjective to describe who is King Charles, what would that adjective be and why?
Okay, Charles is a man who always loves people. The reason is humanity is key, and you need somebody to watch your back. You need somebody to push you. You need somebody to direct you. So always, you need to make sure that people around you are happy. But the other side, Cain doesn't give second chance. Why? Because if you lead someone and the person is not ready to follow, you have to leave him and move forward. That is Cain.
Absolutely.
Your Royal Highness, do you believe in the phrase of people are born leaders, or do you believe leadership has to be developed?
It's in two ways. People are born as a leaders, and people develop it as well. Somebody can be humble to love what somebody is doing, and he will adopt what the person does. And people who are born as a leaders always become leaders. If you can see scripture, Moses was appointed to lead, but then he needs somebody who can direct him, who who God has placed leadership in him. That is Aaron, because Aaron is supposed to usher him, direct him, so that he will do the right thing. So we have two different parts of leadership. Some are born with it, some develop it.
Well, Your Highness, I mean, that's probably a correct statement. But I believe that in order to lead, you have first had to follow in order to learn. Even though a person might be born in royalty or this, they still have to develop their technique in leading and how they are going to motivate their people, keep them happy, provide what they need. Can you talk about that just a little bit before we get off into the richness of African tradition and culture?
It's true that, assuming your father is a carpenter and you have crafty mind or creative mind that can even impart a lot of qualities into your father's business. But your father will tell you that you need to cut this one. So you need somebody to direct you before you become a professional. Though you have the gift in you, Jesus was led, teach during the time of his 12 years. Then he wanted to come out of what is in him. The fire is burning. He wanted to act. And then the mother was suppressing him. No, your time is not yet. He told his mother, you don't want me to do the work of my father? He said, no, your time is not yet. So sometimes the fire that is in you pushes you to act, for the leaders to know that this is what is in you. Then they will direct you for you not to go astray. So that's what I believe.
Wow, that's well put. You know, Your Highness, I want to talk about the richness of Africa traditional culture. Title of the show. Can you please tell our audience and our viewers a little bit about what that means, and let's talk about some of the cultures and the traditions that.
The question again. The question again.
I said, could you tell our viewers and our listeners a little bit about the richness of Africa traditional cultures?
Okay. Africa has a very beautiful culture. Our culture based on full tradition to make sure that we protect what we have in our land. Africa, let me talk about Ghana. Ghana has a very wonderful culture in different angles. All clan means the cities has different cultures, but all in line. And what we believe in that we have to train people to be submissive. We need to make sure that our culture can sell all over the world. Africa has very beautiful culture. Like my area, we have a culture that projects women, projects men in different categories. If we wanted to exhibit our culture, we have different types of food, we have different types of dancing, we have different types of a lot. that we always protect it, to let our name or our city or our clan become beautiful. Yes, Africa has different dimensions of cultures.
So, from an economical development standpoint, I know you're a great business entrepreneur over in Africa and also in Dubai and other parts of the world. What are you doing to help uplift, Ghana and the other places over in Africa, because you are giving so much back? I just want our viewers and listeners to hear that from you.
Okay, let me use myself as an example. The culture that I belong, where I came from, what I learned from my mother, my family, my clan, that equipped me. When I travel, I was able to take possession. One, my education background was poor, but I told myself that I will never let anybody bring me down. I will focus and learn. So I learned from people who I live with, who I work with. And the key is submissive. When you are submissive, you will achieve all goals and plans that you have. So if I'm with you and we are doing anything, I want to become a servant. I want to become the last person who sweeps. But I give myself 2-3 months to study each and every one. When my timing, that month that I have given myself end, I supposed to be the leader of whoever I'm with. Whether you are a PhD holder, whether you are a doctor, whether you are anything, at the end, all of them will love me to become part of the leadership. That is how I train myself. It depends whoever. You need to believe in you, and secondly, apply what you have learned from where you came from. If you throw that one out, you will not be part of the team. And when you are moving anywhere, you need to make sure that you are part of the people, the decision makers. You are part of it.
I love what you just said, because even if you were born to be king, you still have to learn. And how you put it, you say you sit back 3-4 months and learn, and you become submissive to whoever is teaching. But at a point, you're like, hey, this is what I'm supposed to do. And once you have given yourself an opportunity, I believe, I'm a leadership guy, by the way. That's just how it works. And then you have to develop and go in with your own way. I tell you, we got about 2 minutes before the break. I think Michelle got a question for you.
Okay. Well, I guess, how does during times, let's say, of, trials and challenges you face, how does your faith inspire and strengthen you?
I remember 2000. I told myself to design, to go for a competition that is Miss Ghana in Ghana. And the leader that I was working with decided to suppress me, that no, you don't have that qualities, you don't have that ambition, you don't have the money to go there. Then I told myself, this man doesn't know who he's talking to. I went out there, get somebody, and I told myself, I'm going to train this person to take the crown. And by God's grace, I took it 2000. The Miss Ghana, I was the one who designed her, and she became the queen of Ghana. So all the time, don't allow the storm to take you away. Remember that he said, when he raised up his hand, all the storm will listen. Believe in whom you are walking through. If you believe in that man, you will always achieve all your goals. Whatever fire that will come your way, you will never be bent. Whatever storm that will blow you, you will stand. You will be like the rock, and you will get there. So I believe.
His Majesty, we got to take a station break. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Oh, you're onto something. I love it. When we get back, I want to talk about the tradition of the coronation, and I want to bring Dr. Olivia on. I want you to introduce this and tell us who this wonderful person is. I already know. I mean, she is absolutely fantastic. And
is she there?
Oh yes, she's here. She's here.
Oh.
And we're gonna educate the world on a little bit more about this. I tell you, whichever platform that you're watching this on, if you want to be around the world, if you want to be part of this conversation, all you have to do is just go to the platform that you're watching this on. Ask any question that you might have, and I promise you, we'll get you an answer. I'm gonna get Dr. Tia to ask a question in a few minutes. I know she's still there, and Pastor Pierce, I know you are enjoying this. So ask the question of the other Royal Highness. So I tell you what, we're gonna take a station break, but we'll be back with a lot more of King Charles, and we are going to talk to Dr. Olivia as well. Remember, it's your life, and we'll see you shortly after the break.
Your life. Dr. James J.C. Cooley.
Hello, I'm Dr. James J.C. Cooley from the United States of America, and I am here to just say, first of all, I'm so happy and honored to be honored to be in the Coffee Book 2023, Unified Brain Z, and the other organizations. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to be a part of this collection.
A Black Man's Point of View is the newest Amazon.com #1 release and bestseller book from author Dr. James J.C. Cooley, featuring the perspective from 11 other contributing authors. In A Black Man's Point of View, Dr. James Cooley unpacks his thoughts and personal experiences about the challenges, stereotypes, and feelings of self-worth that many black men face today due to a 400-year ancestry rooted in slavery and colonization. Yet, how so many black men move forward despite this history. Most importantly, A Black Man's Point of View conveys that all men, regardless of race, creed, or color, are capable of love, respect, and dignity. Described as a map to a greater life from the heart of a man who's experienced life's misfortune and harsh conditions, James shows us how beliefs, convictions, and a healthy mentality can help propel a life worth living. A must-read for all. Order your copy of A Black Man's Point of View by author Dr. James J.C. Cooley today from Amazon.com or wherever books are sold.
Noah Dingley here, producer of The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. And the new audio version of James' book, Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet, is a must-have. James shares his true life story of struggle and success in America. It's both a cautionary tale and a roadmap to achieving the American dream. Get the new audio version of Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet by James Cooley on Amazon.com or wherever audiobooks are sold.
The James Cooley Show. It's your life. That's right.
Hello, welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life, and wow, just a beautiful woman just appeared on the screen. I am thoroughly enjoying this conversation with His Royal Highness and learning some of the traditions that we all need to know, because we get embedded sometime in our own country, and have what we call tunnel vision, and we don't want to indulge anything outside, looking straight forward. And we don't want to. Sometimes, I'm talking about many, don't want to take the time out to understand. First of all, Michelle and I, we love the Lord, and we're gonna do the right thing in everything we do. And I know these two folks right here is His Royal Highness, and soon to be Her Royal Highness. Love the Lord as well. They're doing some great things around the world, and the customs and traditions. I want to know a little bit more about this, but His Royal Highness, I want to know about this coronation that's going to be coming up soon, and what's the purpose? What is it? And I know you chose my sister right here, her queen to be, and I think you made the absolute right, wonderful decision. Can we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. We are talking about Dr. Olivia. She is a very wonderful lady that I met. I saw extremely high potential in her, very influential, and she's a very strong woman, fearless and respectful. So we had a chat, and then I consult my good brother's family at Abonko that the development that we need to have here, I've gotten extremely lady who can bring something extraordinary to us. And I approached her and I told her, and she told me she's going to think about it. A month later, she gave me a call and said, by God's grace, he prayed, she consulted, and then the gate has been granted. So I took her to the family of Abonko for her to be introduced to them, and it was wonderful. She has a lot to offer to the town, which we are praying by God's grace, the door to open for that connection to come to pass. So I believe that what I saw in her, by God's grace, it will work, and it will bring a lot of impact to my brothers, my sisters, the mothers at large in Abonko, Gomoa Abonko in Central Region. So that's a little that I can. The reason why I decided to push for my people to accept her, because I know she will not disgrace me. I know she will do marvelous. I know what she can do. And I always pray that God should give her a long life so that she can be able to achieve the goals that she has in mind.
His Royal Highness, I know this woman. I've been knowing her for over 3 years, and everything that I can attest that this is an absolutely wonderful lady, and that if she gives you her word, you can take it to the bank. If she says she's going to be Queen Nana and watch over whatever His Royal Highness wishes are, trust her. So if it's okay, I want to bring Dr. Olivia to the stage. How you doing, Dr. Olivia? How you doing?
I'm good, Dr. Cooley. Thank you.
It's an absolute pleasure having all of you all on the show. And my new friend over at Hane, how you doing, sir? you know, it's his mic is off, but
I'm very well, thank you. Yourself?
Doing just fine, and I hope you're enjoying the show.
I am enjoying it.
Oh, absolutely. And these two great folks, the King and his soon-to-be coronation Queen Olivia. First of all, Queen Olivia, can you tell our viewers and listeners a little bit more about you, and just bring to the stage, because you and I have worked together, and I know you. So, can you tell our viewers out there who you are, why you so passionate about what you do, and why you love everybody so much?
Good evening, viewers, and I would like to welcome you all to this show, the JC Cooley Show. Good evening, Dr. Michelle and Dr. Cooley. Called Dr. Olivia Mirembe Musisi, and originally from Uganda. I live in the United Kingdom, and I'm from a Christian, very solid Christian family. And why I do what I do, I get the very big inspiration from God Almighty, who has given each living being, each individual human being, assignment in whatever we are doing, whether it's cleaning or nurse or cooking or anything, or a mother or you're a child. At every stage and level, we have divine assignment. And whether it's just to smile and bring joy to humanity, or assist someone, or help, this is exactly what God has called us to do. I would like also to mention that my father, Reverend Emmanuel Obonyo Osire, is following this show right now, and I give God glory for his life. And he got COVID, and he was induced to coma for over 5 months in the UK. And 3 times they attempted to switch off the life machine, but glory to God Almighty. My father is alive today and he's watching this show. The reason I bring that is to confirm and very much emphasize that God Almighty is the only one who gives the kings, the hearts of the kings are in the hands of God. And God is the one who ordains and appoints leaders. And he's the one who blesses the works of our hands. And because of this faith, I believe that I have a calling to love humanity, to serve humanity, and to do the best that we can do until we go back home. Thank you.
Hold that thought. We got to take another station break. Got to pay the bills. I tell you, if you are not, I see all the people that are watching us. You got a question that over the different platforms that you're watching us on. Ask these royalties any question that you might have. Get an opportunity to know them, but you got to ask questions. I mean, you got to ask. But we're gonna come back. We're gonna continue this great conversation with His Royal Highness King Charles. and soon to be Queen Olivia. And you know what? We might throw Hannah in here and get his thoughts on this as well. So if you want to be part of this conversation, all you have to do is just go to the platform that you're watching us on, ask any question that you might have. I promise you we'll get you an answer. It's your life, and we'll see you shortly after the break. Hello, welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life, and I'm telling you, I'm loving this conversation. I am so happy that His Royal Highness accepted and soon to be Her Royal Highness is here. And I tell you, I gotta say, Dr. Michelle Cooley put together all of this. She always do it on all the different platforms that we are on. I want to say live on air, Michelle, thank you. I love you. You are fantastic. You know. Yeah. I like to also, I would be remiss if I did not mention our university. I don't know if Dr. Tia can pop her head in real quick or not, if she can hear me. Viridian Christian University. I just so thankful that they appointed me to chancellor, and I get an opportunity to bless. We get an opportunity to bless a lot of deserving folks with an opportunity to attain higher learning. And so, Dr. Tia, thank you so much for giving me that opportunity. I promise you I won't let you down. You know, I want to get back to the show with the King and Dr. Olivia. Hey, King Charles, can you tell our viewers what will the appointment of Dr. Olivia as Queen, what is that going to mean to the country?
Before I go to that question, let me have this opportunity to greet my beloved wife, Esther Woode. I believe she is watching. I wave you, Esther. Yes. To move to the question. Abonko, Gomoa Abonko Gate is a place that has a lot of potential. And every good team need good players to move the team forward. Based on that, I believe that we make a good choice to bring her on board based on the skills she carries and especially the wisdom. Because wisdom is the key. The wisdom that she carries is the most important. And I have traveled with her about 3 consecutive times. I sat down and assessed her physically, spiritually. I saw that I did not make mistake to introducing her to the family, the loved family of Gomoa Abonko. So that is the reason.
Wow. Hey, Hanny, I know you've been quiet over there. Oh, what are your thoughts, man? I'm talking about you part of the royal family. Tell our viewers and our listeners, what are your thoughts about these two great, your uncle and the queen to be? What are your thoughts on this? You on mute. You on mute.
Sorry. Hello,
Okay.
everybody. And Dr. James, thank you for having me on this show. And I appreciate your effort in this this show. And I think it's going to do well for Ghana and for Gomoa Abonko. And thank you, His Royal Highness King Charles, and thank you, Her Royal Highness Queen Dr. Olivia. And it's been great knowing you, and it's been super. We're doing a lot, and I think Gomoa Abonko is going to be a beacon of Africa soon with Her Royal Highness Queen Dr. Olivia and His Royal Highness King Charles. I'm the nephew of His Royal Highness, the King of the Ashanti Kingdom, and he rules the kingdom in Ashanti. I believe Gomoa Abonko with Her Royal Highness Queen Olivia is going to go very far. She has a lot for Gomoa Abonko, and she's proposed so much. And I believe it's going to bring unity, it's going to bring interconnectedness, and it's going to bring a whole lot of spiritual connection in Ghana and the world as a whole. And I think it's going to be a great time to have her in Ghana to make this a success.
Wow. Thank you so much, my friend. We got about 3-4 minutes left in the show. Her Royal Highness, soon to be, closing remarks. What do you want our viewers and listeners to take away from this? This is so absolutely fantastic with His Royal Highness and the Prince. I call him. What do you want our viewers to take away from this great conversation and your coronation, which is coming up? I think it's in April. I'm not 100% sure. But what do you want the world to know?
Thank you so much, Dr. James Cooley, and thank you, Dr. Michelle. Welcome to the show, Prince Your Highness Prince Honey. One His Royal Highness King Charles Henry Woode speaks. It's a wealth of wisdom and experience. So one of the lessons is he has shared with us his background, and he shared with us how he has arrived to where he is. His Royal Highness is a man who is all in one. He's a comedian. He's a he's a in fact, he would be one of the best comedians in Ghana. But he's a very deep spiritual person. He fears God and honors God. And truly, he sacrifices his life for humanity, whether it is in Dubai, where I've seen him, or Ghana. He will cook food and distribute the food to all the homeless people, all the people who don't have food. Sometimes he will not eat himself, which is very, very strange. He's so humble. He's a leader who has exhibited odd humility, because he will sit and laugh. He can,
You got me when you said he was a comedian. I already knew that. Hey, his Royal Highness, you got 2 minutes, and then I'm going to have to shut the show down, or otherwise they're going to beat me up. What are your closing remarks, His Royal Highness?
What I would say for now is that all the audience hearing us, we need their prayer, because God is going to do something wonderful in Africa, purposely in Ghana. What God is going to do, we don't know. But God is going to do something wonderful. I believe that the Bible says he is coming. By the time that he will come, no one knows. We should prepare ourselves and wait for his coming. So I believe that the choice Abonko has done will bring a lot of joy, gladness, hope to the people at large.
Hope and you know what? We are time. I want to thank His Royal Highness. Thank you so much for taking the time to come on the show. Dr. Olivia, soon to be Her Royal Highness. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Prince Hannah, thank you. So I'd like to thank Dr. Michelle Cooley again for putting together another fantastic show. I'd like to thank my producers in San Diego and also Dallas. But most importantly, I'd like to thank the viewers and the people that are tuning into the James Cooley Show. It's Your Life, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And always leaving you with a message. And I hope everybody stick around right after this. Always dream big, think big, and be big at everything you do. We'll be back.
That's it.
Tomorrow, same time, same place. It's Your Life. And we'll see you then. Stick around.